Hi, this is Sean again. I'm giving another informational video on something that was a little bit hard to find. This particular car is a 2012 Hyundai Veloster. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but it had come in due to soft brakes, and all the symptoms pointed towards a master cylinder. So I replaced the master cylinder, and it was okay for a little bit, and I'm not sure why it was okay for a little bit, but it came back in again. So I again had the same symptoms, so I just got the master cylinder warrantied out and replaced, and again had the same issues again. And so the likelihood of having two failed master cylinders is slim to none. So I started looking at other alternatives. The calipers, the brake lines, everything are in good shape. I decided to do a brake fluid flush on it just to make sure there was no air and make sure there was no deterioration of brake fluid because it had sat for a little bit. So did that, all that system on it, make sure, and did the procedure, brake bleeding procedure on this particular car is the right rear wheel, then the left front wheel, and then the right front wheel, and then the left rear wheel. So that's the procedure as far as the positions go. Got that done, and still no good. The brake pedal had too much travel. So the symptoms didn't point towards a booster, power booster. So, but just to cover all my bases, I tested it anyways. I tested fine. So I kind of was at my wit's end, not knowing what else to do. I'm not exactly a brake expert either, but I did find that there is one thing that it could be, not the most likely candidate, but there is a check valve in the vacuum hose from the rear of the engine to the vacuum booster itself. And so I replaced that since it's a low dollar item, and that ended up taking care of the issue. So if you have a Hyundai, Kia, something, a vehicle that has this similar setup, or even other makes and models, it may be, I'm not saying it is, but it may be that you have a check valve issue. Now on this one, you can get the Hyundai part, which you have to get from a dealer, and they sell it as a whole, the two hoses and the check valve as one unit. I'll put the part number in the description below. But I actually ended up just finding one because I'm close to ECS tuning. I found one that was made for a BMW that was comparable in size, because Dorman's, which you get from AutoZone or Napa, there's the largest size I could get was either a 3/16 or a 5/16, and so I wanted something a little bit bigger to match what was on there. So also when you put it back on, make sure that the direction is oriented correctly with the arrow pointing away from, there's a little arrow on here, make sure it's pointing away from the brake booster. So anyways, I hope that helps someone out.